So Jess is actually going to sing us a song on the podcast. We have our first live performance.
Oh my god! I need a track. I need like I need a karaoke track.
Boom,
Are you?
boom, boom, boom.
Am I doing this a cappella?
Acapella.
Wait,
babe.
really?
Yes.
What time is it? Podcast time. It's another episode. Guys, where is it from? High School Musical.
God. That's how you wanted to open it? You're like, I'm opening this. Let me sing. And I'm like, okay, you can do it. And that's the song?
Was that not great? Anyway,
Anyhow.
as always, I'm Levanti.
I'm Justin Barish.
And this is another episode of High School Musical. I mean, third wheeling. And today we have, in musical fashion and theater and all that, we have a very special guest. It is one of our bestiankas, as Justin would say, and I know it's her favorite word. We have the iconic, slay-worthy Jess Valor Ortiz.
Don't be basic, be slaysick is my one catchphrase that I used in one video, and I never said it again. But I'm saying it now.
Bring it back.
Don't be basic, be slaysick.
And if you can't see, get LASIK eye surgery.
I know that's literally like what that sounds like. Oh well.
Well, Jess, can you give the audience just a little brief synopsis of you? You've transcended so many different ways. Just give them a little something.
Yeah.
Little tidbit.
My name's Jess Val Ortiz. A lot of people think that my last name is Val Ortiz, but it's not, and I understand the confusion. But Val is my middle name. It's
Don't
my
get it
middle name.
twisted.
It's short for Valentina.
Valentina.
So Jessica Valentina Ortiz is my full name.
That's
Just Val
gorgeous.
is like my nickname.
Just Val.
Just Val.
I love it.
Like my friends from college call me Miss Val. Like
Miss Val if you're nasty.
Yes. And-
Jess Val Ortiz to me is like, you're a celebrity.
oh, really?
Yes, I'm
You're
like,
famous.
you're famous.
Thank you.
And I'm like, Justin Barish.
No, you guys have great names. Hey, do not hate on the names.
It's all hit on the name.
But I make like a lot of like comedy skits on TikTok and Instagram, and just lots of stuff that'll tickle your ribs.
Yes.
I love that.
But yeah, I have a theatrical background that might explain a lot of things as to why I'm so loud,
unhinged.
and
Unhinged,
very
yeah.
much that.
Theater kid from the jump.
Yeah,
And then
so
you went to Penn State, yeah?
I did go to
Where
Penn
we
State.
actually have a mutual friend, Will Plotkin, who's my best friend from home. And you guys know each other, like you went to school together, like, and
Yeah.
not just like in passing, like you guys were friends.
Right, like our friends, like we're a part of like the same friend group. One of my really good friends named Jack, he was, I think, roommates with him, or like they did like a camp or some kind of like thing together. And
Yeah.
so I forget how they know each other, but yes, like we've gone to like concerts and stuff together. And then like I knew Lewis
Yep.
through just social media, and Lewis was like, I have a new boyfriend. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Slay. And he was like, his name's Justin, and he's roommates with Will Plotkin. And I was like, wait,
I got such a
what?
random text from you. I think it was before I was dating Justin, because I had met Will and like pictures were posted or something, and you were like, you know Will Plotkin? And I was like, barely. I
Yes,
was like,
yes,
but
yes.
yes. And you're like, I went to college with him. I'm like, what a small world. And then Will came up to me and goes, you know Jess Val Ortiz?
Yes!
And I was
Yes.
like, yes. He goes, I went to Penn State with her. And I was like, I was like, first of all, Will, you went to Penn State?
Yeah.
I never knew that. And then I was like, yeah, like, because I think we posted, I think maybe my first podcast that I did with you.
Yep.
He's like, wait, you know Jess? And that's how it came about.
Yeah, you guys posted something on your Instagram
Yeah.
story together, and I
And
was
it all
like,
just
And all just came.
intertwined.
yes.
And then you're from Pennsylvania.
I am Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Schittsburg, as we call it.
Ugh.
But you don't like it? I
No.
love Pittsburgh.
Philly, baby.
The
Philly.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Because you're from Philly.
I'm from Philly, yeah. Pittsburgh does not compare. That's compare. No. It's always gray. It's always cold.
I'm from New York, if anybody was wondering. Just
Yes. No, and I just moved there.
Yes.
So, like, we're just
Yes.
all a big old.
full
Yes,
circle.
full circle. Yes. Well,
That's how it
congrats on that
works.
move.
Thank you. I love it. I love it so much.
How was the move though? Because like I feel like everybody, you just like never experienced their move, because it's either like influencers are like Roadway Moving did this for me, but like no one actually experiences what the move is. Like,
Yeah.
how was it to move all your stuff from Pittsburgh, right? No, you were in Washington.
Yeah, so I moved to DC because my boyfriend's work, and then we moved a year later, and so we got like a separate moving company
Yeah.
to help move our stuff, and I actually got the apartment about a month and a half before our scheduled move.
Mhm.
So I was just making a bunch of trips so I could save a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And not like pay them more for packing up more stuff.
moving
So
shit.
I literally was just driving back and forth from New York to DC. And it made the move, honestly, a lot easier doing that because, like, I would go to New York for work and for, like,
course.
you know, auditions and stuff like that. So I'd be going there anyways
Yeah.
to just drop off more stuff.
Well,
so
New York is like Broadway Central, and you are theater queen.
Aw,
Yes.
thank
See,
you.
you invented being a theater kid, I feel.
I wouldn't go that far.
You are
Thanks.
teaching the kids about theater through
Well-
TikTok, through your acting skits, through all of it.
Well, thank you.
Were you always in theater? Like, is that like a passion that you had? Like, is that like we know, like we saw you in Spamilton.
Oh,
Like we
yeah.
saw you perform and we were like gobsmacked. Like I was like, oh, this sing. This bitch can sing. And so now like kind of like talk about like growing up like as a theater kid. Like what was that like?
Yeah, it was wild. I did a lot of like community theater. I started when I was 5 years old and I started taking dance classes and group singing lessons and then acting classes. But like I really wanted to be a dancer. Like that's where I felt like my passion.
Like a dancer, like a renegade.
No, like a real dancer.
Oh, shit.
Like a competition, like an Abby Lee Miller dancer.
Yes.
I really like wanted to
Yes.
start taking classes there, but because dance moms happen, prices were really expensive, so
Right.
I couldn't take classes there. But that was like I wanted to be like Maddie Ziegler.
Yes.
And then I was like, you know what? I think I want to be an actress. So then I like really focused on acting and like that was like my passion. Then I was like, no, I want to focus on singing. So
Yeah.
then I started doing like singing competitions and I was like, what if I just like combine them all and do theater?
Yes.
And so then like when I was in high school, then I started to do theater professionally in Pittsburgh and I
Yes.
made a ton of friends and like I ended up working with a college mentor to help me with audition for colleges.
Right.
And so then that's how I ended up getting into Penn State. And then I started doing theater in the summers, like whenever I wasn't in school. So it's
Yeah.
been great. But then the pandemic happened. So then that's when content creating
Yeah.
started happening.
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of like so I mean, I thought I wanted to like act and sing. Can't do either. Because if I try to act, I'll laugh or I just won't be able to do it.
Lewis had an audition for this like voice acting thing.
really?
Something. Oh my god.
Not
Oh,
a voice acting.
Not a voice acting.
It's a movie that we probably still can't talk about because I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yet. But I would have one line, and basically the one line was for a character that was literally me. Like I was like, that is what I would do, and that's what I would
Yeah.
say.
So I'm helping him like rehearse and like run lines. And he'll like do a line. And I'm like, okay, good for that take. Let's try like a little more. I don't know. Be a little angrier. Be like bitchier. Like say it
Okay.
like different. And he would do the line same exact time. And I'm like, good.
That was my bitchy. That
Let's
was my
do-
angrier.
And I'm like, one more time, a little, give me something different. Same line. And he's like, good. I mean, I'm like, okay. He's like, should I do it one more time? I mean, I'm like, if you're gonna do the exact same fucking thing, no, because we have 5 takes for that shit.
Also, mind you, weren't we like going somewhere? We were flying somewhere. I was hungover. I was stressed out.
Excuses.
Like, also, whatever. It was an experience. What I did in high school, I was the stage crew. I was the people. I, first of all, needed the community service for like the honor society in high school that obviously
Yeah.
doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
And I remember going to the stage crew and they're like, do you want to like build and saw wood? I'm like, hand me a paintbrush. I was like, hand me a paintbrush. I don't want to be here. I was like, I just want to paint. So like, but I got to experience theater from a different lens because
Right.
it wasn't like there was no pressure on me. Once the set was built, I just had to move things around and like I was in all black and I was just
Yeah.
hiding in the background.
Wow.
And I remember watching just like all of the theater kids and like I feel like theater kids get a bad rep and there's nothing wrong with a theater kid. Like I feel like they are just so animated and excited, but now everybody wants to be that.
Yes.
Because guess who theater kids are? Influencers.
Yep.
You said it, I
Actors,
didn't.
famous celebrities,
Everybody
like
wants to be them now.
Literally, Ryan Gosling, theater kid.
theater kid,
Johnny
Zac
Depp,
Efron,
Zac Efron.
theater kid, like all these like people who we like idolize, but then like there are these like theater kids being like ragged on and bullied in school, but I'm like, they're gonna be like rich and famous and y'all are gonna like idolize over them like one day. So
Oh,
like
yeah.
That's a skill. Those are skills that a lot of people do not possess.
No.
I most certainly do not have either.
I
I'm tone
mean-
deaf and I can't act. So
Let me
That's not
let me
can't
say
dance.
something. Let me have my moment because
here we go.
once upon a time in 8th grade, the theater kids actually told me I could never do a theta, and I said, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." Went out, got the lead.
Yes.
Got the lead, and
What was the show?
Once Upon a Mattress.
Okay.
Yes. So, fuck you guys.
Yeah, literally.
Once upon a mattress.
Yeah. I was like singing and like acting, and I'm like easy money, but like I'm
Easy money.
sorry.
What money?
Sorry, random intrusive thought about money and mattresses. Justin's mom, if you're watching this, he still does owe you money for his mattress.
shut the up, Lewis.
Anyway, back to theater.
I'm in the middle of something
I
right
had a
now.
lot of intrusive thoughts coming at once. And I was
Okay.
like,
Anyway,
As they should.
but you being in Spamilton, it was our first intro to you as a singer actress because you didn't really post your singing on there. And I you not, we left that and I was like, why is she not like
Yeah.
so famous?
we were like, this
That's so
woman needs to
sweet.
sing. Like we're like, we need to be her manager. Like she needs to get out there and like be like famous as singer. Like Ariana Grande could never.
Well, no,
But
she,
also,
she can't.
what can you explain briefly what Spamilton was? Because I feel like a lot of people are like, what the
Yeah. So it's in a very, very simple sentence. It's literally a parody of Hamilton, the hit Broadway musical by Lin-Manuel Miranda. And so there's literally 5 characters in the show, and we all portray different Hamilton Broadway characters. And so we kind of just laugh at it the whole time.
No.
But kind of going back to like why I don't really like post a lot of content of me like performing and singing. So like I love singing. It's like one of my favorite things to do, but like I don't have, and I don't know if this will make sense to you, but like I don't have like a very wide like range, like how Ariana Grande can sing like super high like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah.
can't do that. I have like a few notes that's like in my wheelhouse, and that's what I feel comfortable singing. But like when you're a theater girly or you're a pop star, like you have to have like the craziest range. And so I get like really insecure about that.
Jess,
And I know.
you are
But
literally an incredible singer and the range. I don't know a shit about the range. I know the 3 notes that you can hit and you can hit them damn well.
Also,
thanks.
I'm so about people following their dreams and all that stuff, but there are some people on the internet that are singing that shouldn't be singing. So like you're someone who should be singing. Where I'm like, there are
thanks.
people who are there like, yeah, I'm the best singer ever, and then they sing in my glass cracks in my room. Like it's like,
well, you have influenced me, and I think I'll sing a little more.
yes, we actually did ask Jess if she could sing for us on the podcast today, and she did say no. I'm kidding. She said yes.
I did say yes.
So Jess is actually going to sing us a song on the podcast. We have our first live performance.
Oh my god, how are we doing this?
So you're just going to look to camera and you'll just sing a little bit.
Wait, like sitting like this?
Yeah, if you want. Girl, you think we have
That's
a...
so casual.
Yeah, it's casual. Also, if you're watching on the YouTube video, you're probably going to lose a little bit of the song because of copyright issues, and we unfortunately can't do that. But if you're on Spotify, you can listen to her sing for a little bit, which is
You can
great.
play it on loop.
Wait, I need a track. I need like I need a karaoke track.
Boom,
Are you?
boom, boom, boom.
Am I doing this a cappella?
Acapella.
Hella,
Wait,
babe.
really?
Yes.
Girl, we are live. We have no music. We have no piano. Hold on.
Yeah. Go, Lewis. Play the piano.
Oh gosh. Okay. Yeah, we are using body percussion.
Body percussion.
Just give us a little something. It doesn't have to be a whole riff on a
taste.
song. Whatever you can
Okay.
do without a backing track. If you need us to harmonize, we are.
We
tuned
got
up
you. Yeah.
All right. I okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I don't know how we're gonna make
It's showbiz.
part of your world work with a cappella, but I guess that's
Let's
what
do
we're
it.
Oh my God, is that Halle Bailey here?
Yes.
Oh, Hallie. I met her. I did. I met her in December
Oh my
at a
God.
Victoria's Secret event.
Halle Bailey?
And yes, she was lovely.
She's like a real life
She's like this small. She's a tiny, petite little lady.
Oh, Jess is about to outsing her.
Yeah.
No,
So if you're watching this,
no.
Halle Bailey,
No,
watch your career.
I
coming
love
for you.
you.
No, come on our podcast. Don't watch your career. Come on our podcast.
That part. But
We'll let you
I-
riff.
I wait like right now or like at the end.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Wait, right now?
I
I
know.
have questions for you guys though.
We're not done yet. We have what? Like, how much more time do we have? We have a lot more time, right? Like, yeah, we're good. 10 minutes. Go.
That's it? Only 10 minutes?
We've been talking.
Wait,
And now you're going to be singing.
you want me to sing right now?
Yeah.
Right
that's too
now.
long.
No, wait. Can I ask you a question first?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Hold that thought.
Okay, this is really niche, and this is like kind of like completely switching this. But what is your guys' like biggest pet peeve in your like comment section on the internet?
Oh.
So here's my thing. I don't read the comments. I literally,
Period.
I like don't like. Lewis is engaging. He's typing back. I am not reading.
Yeah.
I. That's why I don't go on Twitter because I hate things I have to read. I like to watch. So if you would love to send me a video and like hating me or like saying love you, I would love that because I have to be honest, I'm not reading them.
Yeah, which
love
is
that.
Yeah.
which you need to get into doing that because it's like good to engage with people, but
Yeah.
there are also negatives to that. I have a bunch of low-hanging fruit. Don't comment on my body. Don't comment on my boyfriend. Don't comment on my
Right.
sexuality. But those are super easy. Everybody has pet peeves. I think my biggest pet peeve is like, do not comment on a video that you have not watched in its entirety. Because if someone is like, well, this happened, and I'm like, well, if you watched 2 more seconds later and kept watching, you didn't need to comment that because I address it.
See.
So it's like just like being cognizant of the fact that like if you're watching a minute-long video, don't what is it when you speak before you think or
Yeah.
like it's something like that. Yeah, like
Yeah.
don't have a potty mouth. What is it called? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, just like don't jump the gun.
Don't
Well,
jump the
yes,
gun.
yes.
Yeah, don't jump the gun.
I totally see what you're
That's
saying.
fine. Do you have one?
When people call me old,
Old.
annoying. Yeah, people are like, you remind me of my teacher. I get that a lot. Or you remind me of like my aunt.
What?
And I'm
Isn't
like,
it also
Well,
just-
better be the cool aunt at
you-
least.
You
I'll
also
take cool aunt.
But you play like characters like that though on social media. So
Yeah,
sometimes
I do
it's
it to
like
myself.
but like that's the thing is like in those moments you're trying to embody that. So it's like yes, maybe in that moment, but like you're sitting here next to someone like this is like a 20-year-old. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being old, but as a
No.
25-year-old, getting comments saying like, you look 40, you look like my mom, you look like this, like, it's just not the greatest feeling.
I also
but-
think like I think this brings up like this is like a good transition of what we want to talk about in terms of like you. Like I think a big thing is like when I first started following you, you were doing this thing where it was like if I say your mom's name, she has to buy you Starbucks. And that was like what I knew you as.
Clickbait.
Yeah.
And then you started to move into like building trends. Like if you guys don't know, Jess literally started the Kiss Me More trend where she would pop her hip to the song. We'll put a clip in.
Yeah.
Can you kiss me more?
Like it was
There's
just
another
like
singing.
you have done so much content because now you're doing like skits and singing and all that stuff. I feel like because I think we were talking about this, women in general on the internet always have to adapt and change and like prove themselves. Whereas like
Yeah.
there are men on the internet who can just get on there and do the bare minimum,
Mhm.
and they've only been doing the bare minimum, and people are like, yes,
Eat
slay.
it
Yeah.
up. They're doing the same every single day and like not having to adapt and change. Like I just watched the Taylor Swift documentary and she said like she feels the need to have to rebrand so
Yeah.
much because like if she's not, she's gonna be old news, which I'm like, you're Taylor fucking Swift. Like you're not gonna be old news, but like that's how like she feels. And as like an entertainer, like you've gone through so many like transitional period. Like you
Yeah.
did like the mom thing, now the skits, now singing, now like it's like you've had like do you feel like pressure to do that, or is that just like something that like you just like you want to try like new things?
100%, because social media, this whole career is like, it's still very new. I mean, like
Yeah.
there were YouTubers before us,
Mm-hmm.
but like being an influencer in this way, just because it's like so saturated, so many people are making so much content, like it's like more competitive than it's ever been before.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like every day I have to like discover something like new about myself or something that will resonate with someone and something that feels like current and relevant, like, and it's so hard because it changes literally every single day.
Yeah.
So like, and you guys know that it's the pressure is like ridiculous.
I think
Ridiculous.
the criticism too, like you're held like under a finer microscope than most
Yeah.
people. Like I just feel like having such a huge following, there is that pressure to constantly change or constantly adapt. And I know we were talking a few times and you were like trying to do new content and you were like, I was like, you should do like you're doing your makeup. You should do like a video of you doing makeup. And you're like, okay. And then I saw you do it. And I was like, yes. I was like, this is like another side of Jess. But again, it's like, why does Jess have to constantly do these things that she like maybe isn't like super interested in? But it's because do you feel like, okay, people are loving this, but now it's like I'm not seeing the payoff, so now I have to change and do makeup or beauty.
Right.
Even though you're an actress.
And that's like something that a lot of people, like a lot of viewers don't realize is that like this is like something that we love to do, but it's also work, and it's like a business at the end of the day. At the end of the day, and in the beginning, it just was so much fun, and you just get on TikTok and make videos with your friends, and like sometimes it feels a little bit more like a chore now, and it's like, you know, it's a little draining. It can be draining.
I feel like that like transcends on even past content. It's like things that like used to be fun and now like are pivoting towards like this more like, oh, I just have to do it now. And then like burnout comes, which I feel like a lot of people can like relate to, especially in our society where we're comparing ourselves so much to everyone around us. And it's like burnout happens faster because it's like, oh my God, I'm not keeping up. Oh my God, I'm like putting myself through so many hoops, but then it's like, like what's the point even more? And like, and that is like so big in what we do, content, but it's like everyone's going through that the same. So it's like, what do you do to like keep going, or like what do you do to like kind of like take a step back and like reflect?
I mean, I sometimes you know, I'll look at my profiles and I'll look at like my numbers and I'll look at like my engagement. I'll be like, you know what, Jess, you're doing good. You're doing fine. Like, you know, you've built this little tiny empire like for yourself. It's not gonna go anywhere.
Tiny empire. You've built a country of people who follow you.
No,
that is a country.
True. But it's, you know, I do have like a really nice loyal following, and like if you're watching this, I love you, and don't be basic, be Slasik. But it, you know, it's scary because, you know, sometimes you feel like it could be gone at any moment at any point of time, and so you don't want to like take it for granted. And so I guess that's why like I don't give myself a lot of time off. You know, how do you guys balance it?
I mean, for me, I think I just like, this goes from like content to like work too, because like we both work like full-time jobs as well. So it's like, for me to like take a step back, I'm like, what do I enjoy doing? Like, what gives me, like, what fills me up? And I'm like spending time with like Lewis and like going to get boba on like Sundays, or like going to get like our dumplings, like that, like fills my soul. And then I'm like, okay, like nothing is that deep. Like it's like nothing is that serious, and like that's what like gives me energy to like keep going. So like not looking into it that much for me.
We're not saving lives out here. Like that's the thing. And two, I never take a day off. I have not stopped posting on social media probably since the pandemic started. Like when I posted my first video, I did not stop. I have to take a step back and remember that even if I take a day off, a 2-day or a week, like it'll still be there when I come back. I think a lot, but I still post because I'm like, okay, I can do this. I've been doing it. My brain is trained to do this. But like, I feel like, I said this to you, I feel like I'm the only influencer who is not having fun because I'm not allowing myself.
That's not
true. like that's how like when you internalize it, it's like, oh my God, all these people are having so much fun. But in one of our past episodes, we were saying like people will put their highlight reel on the internet. So it's like, I felt like that. And I was like, I need to just like let loose more. Even in my content, like just post a video of random shit that I do. Like, it doesn't matter. And I need to be like enjoying those little moments, like going to dinner, going to the movies, going for a walk, going to the beach, filming this podcast. Like, yes, we're making content, but I'm like, it was stressful for the prep because like we want it to be good. But then once we're here, it's like, whatever happens, happens. Like, it'll be fine.
For my Drag Race fans, would you say you need to let loose? I said let loose.
Worst,
y'all know that one?
Worst song ever.
I'm horrible. I have not seen Drag Race.
Jess,
I know.
Not an ally.
I know.
You are a quote unquote theater kid, and you don't watch Drag Race.
I know, and all my friends do. I'm terrible.
Do you even watch Glee?
No.
No Glee?
No.
Bad theater kid. Bad. Get her, girls.
I deserve to literally be.
Well, because Justin was like, Jess is literally Rachel Berry, but like in the best way possible.
Oh my gosh, she can't read.
Can you read?
That's Leah Michelle.
Yeah,
barely.
That's not Rachel Berry.
Wait. Oh, right.
That's her character. Like her character probably can. Her character could read. She has to read all the scripts and lines and stuff like that.
You guys watch Glee?
I was like
Did you?
a closeted Glee watcher where I would watch it and I'd be like, I don't watch Glee, but then I would be like, oh, that was such a good song. My favorite is when they sang Valerie. My
Yes.
favorite performances.
I loved Glee. It was like my guilty pleasure. Like it's so bad, it's good. And also I just like want high school to be like that. Like breaking out into songs, singing, dancing, I think it'd be so much fun. And like when I got to high school and it wasn't like that, I was like, wait a second, what the fuck is going on here?
Right.
You know?
They
It was
just
miserable.
It was miserable. I'm like, why are you well, people were being like bullied in Glee too. But I'm like, why are you not singing right now?
Well, speaking of bringing out a song, I'm holding
yeah.
cups in my crotch, so I do want to move them.
Oh.
So I'm going to pass these down the lines. To pass that to Justin. I'll pass this to you.
yes.
We're going to play a game.
okay.
So to warm up your vocals, because
Yeah, because you still haven't sang for
sang
us.
Oh.
So what this game is called, Sing That Word.
Okay.
So basically what this game is that we are going to pull out a piece of paper, and on that piece of paper, it's going to have a song, a current song that most people should know, and a word. So if I pull out a song and the word, I have to sing that song by only saying that word. So I will go first so you guys get the gist of what the game is.
Yeah, please.
So you can only use the word to sing that song.
Slay.
Slay.
And also, me and Justin made these like today, and I don't even remember what they are. Okay. Shit, how does it go? Devil, 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 devil.
What? Huh?
Devil, 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 devil.
Can you hit a note?
It.
Hit a
Devil.
Find the note, babe. Find the note.
Is it like a TikTok song?
Yes. Devil, 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 devil,
no
devil,
idea
devil.
what
Oh,
devil, devil, devil.
Unholy by Sam Smith
Yes,
and Kim
thank
Petras.
God.
Got
Thank
it.
God.
Wait.
I was sweating.
What? That doesn't sound like Sam. What?
Devil,
So
devil,
you-
devil, devil,
so-
devil, devil, devil,
devil,
devil, devil,
devil,
devil, devil, devil,
Oh,
devil.
honey,
See,
I love you, but I was not hearing those
no,
notes.
Louis came to note. Please.
So mind
please.
you, first of all, you can't sit here and talk all that if you're not going to sing for us.
So-
and also, I'm tone deaf, and I've admitted that today.
So let me go. I'll go. Don't worry. Oh.
Point 1 for me, by the way.
Points for you.
You got it. Yes.
Okay. Taco, 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 taco. Taco, 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 taco. Taco, 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 taco. Oh, God. I don't even know this song. I'm putting this back.
Wait, what?
I'm skipping. Oh, okay. Lemon, 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 lemon. Lemon, 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 It's the same.
See, it's hard.
It is hard. Okay.
Come on, give us some. Okay. I was getting it.
Lemon, 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 lemon.
Wait, keep going.
Lemon, 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 lemon. Lemon, 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 lemon,
Do like a
lemon.
hand motion that will help.
It's an app. Lemon, lemon,
Tick
talk
tock
on the clock. What the fuck? God, maybe I'm tone deaf too.
My
I was like,
goodness.
I was like getting it, and I couldn't get it.
Lemon. It's because it's tick tock
Talk
on the clock. So
Lemon,
if you were
lemon,
like lemon,
lemon.
lemon.
You're
I
right.
love this masterclass.
Okay, yeah, Jess.
Wait, now you
teach
go.
us.
Okay,
Come
okay,
on. So
okay.
you're gonna try to teach us.
So I just think of like a random word. Or
The word is
on
on
The word.
it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's like, maybe if you just hit that
Oh.
G sharp, and I'm like, where is
That
the
F
G
flat
sharp?
with the B sharp.
Yeah.
And
All right, it's my turn.
Okay.
You'll get it.
Okay.
Fart, 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 fart. Fart, 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 fart.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
that was
Yes!
so good. See, we're just tone
We're
deaf.
bad.
We're
Okay.
just bad at
I'm going again.
No, I'm
Okay,
going
okay.
in order, please.
Okay.
Let the worst one go, please. All right. Booty boop, booty booty, booty booty, booty booty booty.
Oh,
Good,
High
good, good.
Spice. High Spice. It's
What?
Good enough. Good enough.
Yes,
Good enough.
no
good
way.
enough, Good enough. Yes.
Oh my god.
It was.
Wait, I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
yeah.
guys are learning.
Yeah, you're not a singer. You're
You're a
rap
rapper.
I'm a
stress.
rapstress.
You're a rapstress.
I'm Ice Spice.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
If Ice Spice is hit by a car. All right, we have time for one more.
Okay.
Jess, you
Okay, okay,
close
okay.
it out. Close
you're
it
gonna
out.
you're gonna do this, and you're gonna sing us out. after
Okay.
I close it.
Feed, 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 feed. Feed, 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 feed. Feed, feed,
Buy
feed,
myself
feed, feed,
flowers.
Flowers, Miley Cyrus.
I can hold my own hand. Something
Period.
That was
inside.
so good.
Yes.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
we're bad at
Good
this.
job, you guys.
Yeah, that was
We
good.
did great.
Well, I'm sorry to say that is all the time we have today on Third Wheeling, but you're not done yet.
Ah!
Yeah.
We are going to close it out. I want to say thank you to Jess, Valor Ortiz, one of our really good friends. I love you so much.
I love you
was
guys.
so great, so fun. If you enjoyed this episode, we post them weekly every Wednesday. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube if you're watching, or anywhere else you find your podcast.
Yes.
And to sing us out, we have Jess.
Okay.
Take it away.
Can I really not get like a background vocal
You get a
track?
5,
6, 7, 8.
Okay.
And we can harmonize if you need us.
Okay. I'm not gonna do the full song. I'm just gonna do like the
Do like
end
something
of...
easy.
Okay. Wait, so part of your world?
Whatever you want.
Okay, so this
Whatever's
is
easiest.
part of your world from The Little Mermaid. Okay, if this is okay. No, you know what I'm literally thinking of right now? That clip.
Jess, we're out of time. You gotta sing, babe.
Okay.
You got.
okay.
Let's go.
All right. This is so awkward. I'm so sorry. Okay, snap out of it, Jess.
Let's
Okay.
go together. Ready?
What would
Would
I
I
give
give
if I could live out of these waters? What would I pay to spend the day warm on the sand? I bet you on land they'd understand that they don't reprimand their daughters. Bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand and ready to know what the people know. Ask 'em my questions and get some answers. What's a fire and why does it? What's the word? Burn. When's it my turn? Wouldn't I love to explore that shore above? Out of the sea, wish I. See if I could do the Haley riff. Could be part of that world.
I'm crying. And that's third wheeling,
And
baby.
that's it, really. Tune in next time. Oh my God. Bye.
Love y'all.
And scene.
That was so f***ing good.
Holy sh-
Fire.
I'm shaking.
No.
Oh.